Yes, good evening everyone. Welcome to Lukmaan IAS. This is DTRS session, Daily Takkar Rapid Series. So daily we are discussing 10 MCQs based on the current affairs of the day. And today's lead topic is Commission for Scientific and Technical Terminologies. It was in news recently and there was very good article on text and context page of the Hindu newspaper. So we are covering this particular topic as first MCQ and then other 9 MCQs based on 9 relevant topics of the day. So now this is class 60. So since prelims 2024, we have covered almost 600 prelims MCQs. So these MCQs are also being compiled as on monthly basis. Is 200 MCQ magazine that is available on subscription basis at Lukmaan IAS website. You can also collect the hard copy from Lukmaan IAS office. Okay, so let's solve these. But before that, daily we are also discussing one quotation that is helping us to prepare for we can say mains examination. And for mains examination, papers like essay paper is there or ethics, that is GS4 is there. So they ask code based questions in GS4 ethics, right? 3 code based questions they every year ask. So it is going to help you a lot. Similar type of quotes can be asked in your paper. So today's quote is, age is an issue of mind. Age is an issue of mind over the matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Very good quote that is mentioned here, and that is true. We can say age is an issue of mind. So many a times we, let's say, feel very hesitant to do certain things because of age. हम बोलते हैं ना कि ये आपकी कोई उम्र है ये काम करने की. ऐसा जब कोई भी चीज बोलते हैं, जैसे कि समझो आप 40s में 50s में आप घूमने जा रहे हैं और लेट्स से बाइक राइड पे निकल रहे हैं, ठीक है. लेट्स से टुमारो यू डिसाइड टू गो ऑन बाइक राइड टू लद्दाख, ठीक है, जो ज्यादातर यंगस्टर्स करते हैं, ठीक है. तो आपको बोला जाएगा कि ये कोई उम्र है आपको आपके ये काम करने की, ठीक है. तो बेसिकली इट इज एन इश्यू ऑफ माइंड, दैट इट इज सेट इन आवर माइंड. इट डजंट मीन दैट यू आर नॉट कैपेबल ऑफ डूइंग दैट थिंग, ठीक है. तो ये आपके माइंड में फिक्स किया जाता है. तो माइंड में क्या है, माइंड में आपको एक प्री कंसीव्ड नोशन जिसको बोलते हैं, ठीक है, और वी कैन से दैट प्रिजुडाइसेस, ठीक है, टुवर्ड्स सर्टेन ऑब्जेक्ट, सर्टेन थिंग्स, सर्टेन पीपल, ठीक है. तो प्रिजुडाइसेस इज देयर, और वी कैन से दैट लेट्स से आवर माइंड इज हैविंग सम काइंड ऑफ लेट्स से एक्सपीरियंस, पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस, ठीक है. और लेट्स से देयर इज सम काइंड ऑफ सोशल, let's say, stigma or social acceptance that we have in our society. So while keeping that in mind, we do certain actions, ठीक है. तो age is an issue of mind over the matter. So that means it is the mind that restrict our, let's say, actions because of, let's say, some kind of social morality is there or social stigma associated with certain things. So you can give certain examples, ठीक है. तो basically आप जो जैसे ऐसा बोलते हैं ना कि एज एप्रोप्रिएट एक्शंस लेने चाहिए, ऐसा हम सोशल नॉर्म्स जिसको बोलते हैं, है ना, एज एप्रोप्रिएट. जैसे कि आप जब बड़े हो जाते हैं, ठीक है, तो आप छोटे बच्चों की तरह बिहेव नहीं कर सकते हैं. सिंपल ऐसा बोला जाता है, ठीक है, डोंट बिहेव इन चाइल्डिश मैनर. सो और या फिर ऐसा बोलते हैं कि जब आपका एज ज्यादा बढ़ता है, तो ऐसे भी तो बोलते हैं कि लेट्स से बहुत सारे मूवीज में भी दिखाया जाता है ना कि लव डजंट कंसिडर एज, है ना. अभी एक रिसेंटली कोई रणवीर सिंह की मूवी आई थी जिसमें धर्मेंद्र और इनकी लव स्टोरी 60s वाली लव स्टोरी दिखाते हैं. तो बेसिकली एज इज जस्ट इन आवर माइंड, नॉट द मैटर. This is what, let's say, you can give certain examples and you can, let's say, explain how it does not depend on, we can say that, whether you can do or you cannot do. Rather, it depends on your mind. Okay, whether your mind is ready to accept what you are doing is right thing or not. Right? So, इस तरीके से ये quote को, तो if you don't mind, that means if you don't mind what society will say, what other people will say, ठीक है, तो it doesn't matter, ठीक है. तो आपको अगर लोगों के ओपिनियन से फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, if you don't mind, तो it doesn't matter, ठीक है. So in this manner we should try to explain this quote. All right. So yes, before starting the session, two important announcements. Takkar year-long test series program is going to start from 5th October. There will be 121 tests of prelims, mains and essay, and there will be also interview guidance program after your mains examination. It is very, let's say, meticulously designed and planned year-long test series for let's say all of you for next year 2025 attempt. So you can go through the plan and join this batch. Then thereafter, MIGP program, Mains Intensive Guidance Program, is going to start from 23rd of September. So this is good opportunity to do your mains preparation in an intensive manner, complete it by the end of December, and start your prelims, let's say, preparation in intensive manner from January onwards, dedicatedly. So this will involve the 6 hours of day, 5 days a week teaching, core, let's say, intensive teaching by the faculties. It will provide you some kind of short notes also in the classroom. Answer writing through 8 sectional tests and 4 mock tests of PYQs will be done on daily basis. Faculties will also provide you some assignments to write answers. So this is very uniquely designed program. Go through, let's say, the topic list that we are going to provide you. They are, let's say, current based and contemporary developments for each and every subjects. ठीक है, तो this is going to start from 23rd of September. You can join this batch as it is very important for completing your preparation of mains. After prelims this year, if you see the timetable, very less amount of time is there after prelims to prepare for mains. तो यही एक टाइम है आपका मेंस का प्रिपरेशन ऑलमोस्ट 80% कंप्लीट करके रखना चाहिए. All right. Then these are the 10 topics of the day. Let's go through them through MCQs. What should be answer to the first question? Let's try to solve them. Yes, online students also give answers to these questions. Yes. Commission for Scientific and Technical Terminologies. So as the name suggests, scientific and technical terminologies. So it is something related to translation of some technical terms, specific terms of different scientific subjects into Hindi and other Indian languages. Its function is this one. This is not statutory body. This was established through, we can say that, the government notification in 1960. So it is non-constitutional, non-statutory body. This is incorrect. It works under the Ministry of Science and Technology. This is also incorrect. It works under Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education, Department of Higher Education. Department of Higher Education. So this is incorrect. It has launched the web portal Shabd, aimed to be central repository of all terminologies prepared for Indian languages. Now this is correct. So we can say that correct statement. It is asking only one statement is correct about this commission. So A is the correct answer. If the name is confusing you, commission है तो generally statutory body होती है या फिर constitutional होती है, ऐसा हमारे mind में एक preconceived notion होता है, तो try to remove that. It is non-statutory, non-constitutional body. All right. Now, how many of the above mentioned countries are the members of Gulf Cooperation Council? Now, why it was in news? Recently, India GCC meeting happened, and let's say cooperation along across the various sectors is going to happen between India and Gulf countries. See, this GCC is a political and economic regional body, we can say that, of countries in the Gulf region. Which region? Persian Gulf. So there are total 6 members or 6 countries of GCC. Okay, its headquarters is located in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Which countries are there? One is, we can say, Saudi Arabia. Then second is Kuwait. Third is Bahrain. Then fourth is UAE. Fifth is, we can say that, Oman. And sixth one, we can say that, let's say, which one is remaining? Yes, Oman, UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. One small country is also there. Okay, I will tell you the name. Okay, so remember this. यहाँ पे देखिए ईरान और इराक लिखा हुआ है, कुवैत, सऊदी अरेबिया, बहरीन, 3 तो है. So that means B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. So you can see here the members. Which one? Yes, Qatar is remaining. ठीक है, तो सऊदी अरेबिया, कुवैत, Qatar, UAE and Oman एंड बहरीन, ऐसे 6 मेंबर्स है इसके, ठीक है, रिमेंबर दिस. इट इज वी कैन से मेजर ऑयल प्रोड्यूसिंग कंट्रीज ऑल्सो, पर्शियन गल्फ रीजन. नाउ in the context of inner line permit, consider the following statements. Inner line permit is let's say a British time period measure to protect the culture of northeastern, let's say the people living in the northeastern states, especially the states like Arunachal Pradesh is there, Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram. Nagaland, Mizoram. So these are the states, and even Lakshadweep Union Territory, right? So inner line permit is basically a kind of let's say travel document that is required, or let's say approval is required, official document that allows Indian citizens to travel in all northeastern states. Now you should know that all northeastern states, this is incorrect. Selected these ones, ठीक है, मेघालय, त्रिपुरा उसके लिए नहीं है, आसाम के लिए नहीं है. Yes, it is required for all Indian citizens or non-natives to enter this. Non-natives सही है, but all, not all Indians, Indian citizens ना. जो उस स्टेट के लोग हैं, वो भी तो इंडियन सिटीजन्स है, उनके लिए नहीं चाहिए. बाहर से जो वहां जाने वाले हैं, they are going to stay there for some time period, तो उनके लिए inner line permit है. So this is incorrect. It is issued by the central government. Now this is incorrect again. We can say that there are local district level authorities also. Along with that, there are different bodies. So central government ही issue नहीं करता है, तो there are different bodies, we can say that, authorities created for that. So this is also incorrect. None of these is correct here. So D is the correct answer. Inner line permit. So they can ask question like this. In past, UPSC has also asked the question. You can see Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. These are the, let's say, states. Now, Soyuz spacecraft was in news. We have to identify the correct statement. It is Chinese spacecraft. Soyuz से आपको समझना चाहिए, it is Russian. ठीक है, Russian spacecraft, and it was, let's say, docked at ISS, International Space Station, and it is, we can say that, the longest let's say mission in the space, man mission in the space, we can say. First operational human spacecraft program, this is completely incorrect. It was in 1960s only the first human spacecraft program, let's say, was successfully launched. So this is incorrect. First one is also incorrect. So we can say that both statements are incorrect. So neither one nor two, that is D is the correct answer. Soyuz. Okay, so 2 astronauts were part of this particular program. Just a moment. About the ozone pollution. Yes, we are talking about the ground level ozone. When we talk about ozone pollution, ozone is a pollutant, a kind of secondary pollutant, we can say that. And it acts as a pollutant in troposphere. It is beneficial in the stratosphere, right? So ground level ozone is formed by interaction between nitrogen oxides and sulfur dioxide. Now this is incorrect. Interaction between nitrogen oxide and VOCs, volatile organic compounds, in the presence of sunlight. So this contributes to even the summer, we can say that, smog. ठीक है, summer smog जिसको बोलते हैं हम, so Los Angeles smog भी बोलते हैं हम उसको, LA smog, ठीक है. So that is the ground level ozone. Remember this, VOCs. Recently there was one study which talks about the impact of ozone pollution on growth of tropical forests. So it is hindering the growth of tropical forest, it has been found. So this is correct. First one is incorrect. Only two, that is two only, pardon me, B is the correct answer. All right. This was the study. Ozone pollution slows tropical forest growth by halting carbon absorption. ठीक है. Now recently Union Home Minister launched several initiatives in terms of cyber security in India. So one of them is Cyber Fraud Mitigation Center, and this center is set up under Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center, which is under, we can say that, Ministry of Home Affairs. Ministry of Home Affairs. So this is incorrect. Yes, it has been established at this I4C, in New Delhi. ठीक है, so this one is correct, 2 only. Along with that, a centralized suspect registry has been created. Also, 5,000 cyber commandos are going to be created. Cyber commandos. So you can write this in mains GS3 paper this year. If the question is asked about the cyber security, mention these initiatives, latest initiatives taken by the government of India to deal with the cyber attacks. ठीक है, cyber commandos, remember this. All right, next is Standing Committee on Statistics. Recently, government of India dissolved this committee that was formed in 2023, last year. Okay, it was 14-member panel supervising statistical surveys conducted by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. This one is correct. So this is factually incorrect. Reconstituted version of Standing Committee on Economic Statistics. So it was formed in 2023. So only second statement, that is 2 only, is the correct answer. All right. 8th question. Yes, Vibrant Villages program. Yes, it was in news. Vibrant Villages program was, let's say, launched in Union Budget 2022-23 and going to be implemented by at the end of 2025-26. ठीक है, तब तक ये implement होने वाला है. Centrally sponsored scheme is there, and it will be implemented along in the villages along the northern border of India. Northern border, especially along the border with China and Nepal. China and Nepal, northern border. ठीक है, so it includes villages located along the northeastern border region with the Myanmar. This is incorrect. Yes, it focuses on the concept of one village, one product for developing sustainable eco-agri businesses. Also, it seeks to develop hub and spoke model, social empowerment and entrepreneurship. These will be developed or let's say promoted, and the overlapping aspect with the border area development program BADP is not there. So both will be having separate program and separate, we can say that, objectives. So this one is, we can say that, correct statement, and we write this as part of way forward in terms of border security management in GS3 paper, internal security part in mains examination. So only one, only 2, ठीक है, 2 statements सही है इसमें. So B is the correct answer. 9th question. Okay, recently seen in the news, Silambam is. So Silambam क्या है? Silambam is martial art form from Tamil Nadu. Recently there was one protest of, let's say, those participating in the state level competition of Silambam in Trichy, we can say that, Tamil Nadu. So that's why it was in news. So Silambam, it is basically kind of, let's say, ancient martial art form, and it is inspired from the Kalaripattu. Kalaripattu. कहाँ का ये martial art form? Kalaripattu. It is from Kerala. ठीक है, it is from Kerala. Kalaripattu martial art form. So different martial art forms of different regions in the country, states. ये पता होना चाहिए आपको. ठीक है, it can be asked in the prelims examination. Martial art forms. All right. Next. Yes, with reference to Battle of Sagari. Yes, it was in news. Why? Because we are celebrating the, let's say, I guess 127th or 128th of, let's say, anniversary of Battle of Sagari during British time period. It took place during, the Battle of Sagari took place during Tira campaign of, we can say, British Raj, military campaign by British Raj against Afridi and Orakzai tribes in northwest frontier, at present in Pakistan. So this is correct, we can say. Battle is often referred to as Stalingrad of East. This is incorrect. The Stalingrad of East is generally considered as Battle of Imphal. Battle of Imphal between British, let's say, forces and Japanese imperial forces. Okay, during World War II. During World War II. So this is incorrect. The battle led to recognition of Satluj River as the boundary between 6 states and in the Punjab and British India. This is incorrect. ठीक है, ये सिख और इनका जो है ट्रीटी अलग है. ठीक है, so one should know that it is related to the British campaign to expand and let's say dominate its control and let's say protect Indian territories from the northwest frontier side. All right, so only one only we can say that A is the correct answer. These are the 10 MCQs of the day. The detailed explanation of these MCQs is attached in the description of this video. You can read them later on. Also, the test series that are going to start at Lukmaan IAS next month after your mains 2024. So, GS mains test series from 6th October, ethics test series from 3rd October, and essay test series is going to start from the 4th October. So you can join these test series and evaluate your preparation by writing answers to those questions, quality questions, have the model answers, mentoring and discussions by the faculty for all these tests.